Hello, hola, konnichiwa, what's bonking internet land? How we doing? Welcome back to another episode of the NoSkill podcast. Best one on the platform. They just don't know it yet. Ha. Hi everybody. Welcome back to another one. For the third week in a row, because apparently we're getting really popular around these parts. We have another special guest with us here today, hence why I'm going to take my position on the floor, the rat that I am. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to say a warm and happy hello, hello, hello to Durdle KingDom. Say hi, friend.
Oh, we're talking about. Oh, wait. Oh, hello there, everybody. I am King Durdle, the Durdle KingDom, and I will be here with y'all today, speaking about various topics.
Monster girls. But before
Monster
we go
girls,
into
okay,
the
monster girls.
Yeah,
but
let's
before we
go.
go into the Monster Girls, let me do the rest of the introductions. Hi, hello. My name is DJ. I'm your lovely host, and then we're gonna start over here. My man that looks like he just walked out of Knockout City. That'd be Frazier.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And shifting on down the bench next to him is this guy. He's a dragon. His name is Brandon. Say hi.
Hello, I'm Brandon. I'm also a dragon.
And then down here on the end, Kamehameha. Wave to the folks, Mikey. Did you guys get that? It's a Kamehameha wave.
I am here. Why'd you cut me off?
Sorry. Go ahead. Try again. Sorry.
All right. Use take two. Editor, use take two.
No, fuck yourself.
Hey, Mikey, how are you?
All right, we're not doing that bit. Let's get this started. Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm full of caffeine. Let's do this.
Caffeine, and then you're about to mix it with whiskey, if I remember correctly.
No, because we
No,
can't
he's
talk
drinking
about
spicy
that.
whiskey.
I will say
Spicy
this:
soda.
my heartbeat sounds like the bass line to a Daddy Yankee song, so I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Solid baseline. But yes, so we have a special guest with us today, ladies and gentlemen, Durdle KingDom. We're going to talk to him about various stuffs and things and stuffs and stuff into things. No innuendo intended. Now, before we go any further, I must take my seat so I don't mystically, magically fall through the floor, as funny as that would be. So, boop, there we go. You guys are going to talk to me down here now. I just realized something.
All your controls are up there.
Yep.
He's trying. Everybody point.
While I'm down here, you guys take it away. So you're drinking spicy big boy water. How is that tasting? What are you sipping on? I heard us
my
talk
good
about
friend
Dr.
Jack
earlier.
brought me some mangoes and some Pepsi, so I am sitting very good.
Good old Jack, bro. Jack's such a good man. He's been so kind and loyal to us over the years.
Oh yeah, dude, he's a great guy. Always reliable. Comes by when it's least expected and when it's most expected. A very readable individual.
Old as
Highly
shit.
admire
though,
the
right?
qualities. What's up?
Old as shit, though, right? He's like fucking 3,000 years old at this point.
I found one of those big Texas style belt buckles with his company logo on it. I'm definitely wearing that shit to work on Tuesday.
Rumor
Yes.
has it he shared Jesus' first alcoholic beverage with him. That man's been around forever.
I think
Now-
that was wine. I remember water into wine, but you know what? Sure.
No.
Listen. The Bible is meant for interpretation. I don't like wine, so instead they shared a shot of whiskey.
They were working class. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
See? Blue collar. Now, shifting on down over here to this man while I press a button. The turtle. How are you doing today, sir? How are you feeling? Getting
you're
into
down
this
here.
and getting everything started was a wee bit of an adventure. What's going on with you, lad?
I just got back from 14 plates of sushi.
Jesus Christ.
My
Jeez,
lord.
Okay, hold on. There's one way I could justify this, but it depends on his answer first. Was it 14 full plates of sushi, or was it one of those restaurants where it's a plate all to itself and it just has one roll on it?
It is 4 or more pieces on individual plates.
Wait, were you at the boats?
No, they moved, so just went to the good old place.
Which one was that though?
Yeah. The one that was downtown and moved to the west side.
West
Oh,
Side.
What's
okay. I
that?
know which one you're talking about. I cannot think of the name of it. But okay.
Yes.
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 There's a reason why that's funny.
Whatever was in that those various
It's fine.
14 plates of sushi got you just feeling all feely and good.
Oh yes. I am nice and fuzzy. I'm sipping on a Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream soda.
Dude, the internet, when the release of that soda came out, I had it. It's because I'm not the biggest Dr. Pepper fan. It definitely tasted like soda, but for some reason, this had one of my friends. We were gonna go, to a roller skating rink, and she tells me before we go to the rink, we need to go to the grocery store. Why? I'm looking for something. So I'm in the beef jerky aisle, right, minding my own. I hear her yell 5 aisles down, "They don't have it." Don't have what? They don't have the strawberries and cream.
I got a real question for you. Is it the same woman who jumped out of a car to get cookies?
Yes.
That's nothing to do
Same
with Dr.
energy.
Pepper. That has everything to do with her. She jumped out of a moving vehicle to get cookies. Am I crazy?
Well, we do have a friend that nearly killed us for Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, Death Brigade's a host on here, and I will not take this slander when he's not here. When he's here, we'll light him up as a group.
But first, Death Brigade needs to have some free time to come on here, bruh.
What's up,
I'm looking
Jose?
at you.
Where you at?
I may be only 1.5 feet tall right now.
Bring
but
Benny with
when
you.
I'm standing,
Drag his ass here.
we gotta talk about tattoos.
And he's the one that's hard to get a hold of.
Mm-hmm.
And we can always just do a tavern talk with Jose whenever Jose's free, and we can have like a little inky session.
Hit him up.
That's
He's an
how-
adult.
that's-
His girlfriend might get a little agitated if you DM him at like 2 a.m., but do it anyways.
At least he'll know about the DM.
Like, babe, who is Blackie Chan? It's his Discord name. It's his
he.
Discord.
I'm sure it's a he.
Oh, good
Well,
guy.
she's
Not
not
even
serious.
that.
Well, she's
Let me
not.
tell you, that house is quiet. It is dead silent. So if something happens, the whole house hears it. So if you hear that ding, everybody's awake. Everybody.
He gives me the sense
Damn.
like nothing against you, Jose, but I just like to speculate because you have mentioned that he does just like he likes to paint figurines. He gives me the impression that he's the type of dude that has to turn down the TV volume so he can paint better.
They're minis, and I don't know if that's true. He was listening to our last stream while he was doing that, and man, me and Brandon were anything but quiet.
I found the rocket launcher. Hi, Guapo. Boom, Guapo.
Okay, in their defense, I'll just say this. In their defense, sometimes when you're listening to something in the background, it can be a little distracting to the point where you got to lower it just a little bit so you can get in those little tight, hard to reach spots. Got to concentrate a little bit harder, get right in there.
Bro, I
You get-
was so big that I had to turn the TV down so I could taste my toast.
We're not doing
No,
that
it's taste the
story.
cheese.
We're not doing that.
The fact that there was just an immediate, hey,
Hey,
not
you.
today. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this with you today.
Oh goodness.
But no, so okay, so they're moving. Since we're talking about embarrassing stories, well, at least kind of somewhat embarrassing stories. Let's go down the line because I know we tried to discuss this once, but now that we have Durdle here, I want to revisit it. give us an embarrassing drunken story that you might have had happened to you there, sir, Mr. Lean, Green, and Mean.
Oh shit, we're starting with me.
Yes, we don't have to. I said
No,
being first,
just
take longer to think.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I was also kind of questioning who you're talking about. They're both green.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about me for a second. But I'm perfectly fine with Mikey going first.
One of them is a herbivore. Okay, I'll address him as such.
Okay, that sounds mean.
Herbivore? That means he eats greens.
Yeah, that's like labeling him. I don't call you vegan because you're a vegan. That's rude.
I would never subject myself.
Anyway.
I outside steakhouse too much.
No, I love meat
anyways.
too much. Sorry.
So saucy stories. That's what we're doing, right?
Yes, saucy,
Yeah, saucy.
incriminating. sus.
Ones that probably
Okay,
have not
okay.
been on the podcast yet because we've had quite a few already.
Stroking my goatee in real life.
I wish.
I'm sorry. I'm digging in the archives.
Do you need?
Okay, no, this should be relatively okay for stream and platform.
Oh, by the way, hi, Durdle KingDom. I totally forgot that Durdle was live too. Hello,
we're
everybody.
live, dog.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hi, Rakdos. Thank you for keeping him on the phone for 10 minutes when I was trying to do audio levels. You dickhead.
I mean, it kind of worked.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was
Love that.
continue.
Oh my god.
While I grit my
yeah. You
while
said I hear
grit my teeth,
wait.
Continue.
Oh, okay. I heard a wait, and I'm like, are we good? Did we time out? Okay. So yeah, this one's a little more on the recent side. I was a little sauced at a company party. It was our annual Christmas party, and me and one of my buddies were drinking wine, which I don't even want to start on how annoying that was because I don't drink wine. I don't like it. I don't get the appeal. So we're drinking wine. We do our raffle. One of the things that I won from the raffle was a 4-piece set of bourbon, and it was 90 proof, 95 proof, 100 proof, 115. And they told us immediately.
Too much?
That's like death in a box.
Oh yeah, it's called the Prohibition Edition.
It's
Super
not
good.
in the box.
Anyways, so everyone's having a good time. Some of my coworkers are a little bit of boozers, so we're having a blast. And me and my buddy are sitting side by side, and I'm like, you know what? I know they said don't be drinking whatever you won because it's like against the policy of the place we're at. I said screw it. Popped open the 100 proof, and me and my buddy started doing shots straight out the bottle. Two more friends showed up, started doing shots straight out the bottle. Two more friends showed up, started doing shots straight out the bottle. Oh man, all of these people I work with, all of them I have a good work relationship with, but they'd never seen me get a little tipsy. I was talking mad shit. One of the guys likes to make a lot of noise and make messes, so we call him a seagull because he squawks and shits everywhere. And he walked over and he said something really rude to me, and I'm like, go back to your trash pile, you motherfucking seagull. Ain't nobody want to hear nothing you gotta say on our day off. Just go limp back to your Kona, please. And I was lighting up everybody. I had a queue of people waiting to hear me talk shit for about 15 minutes. Some of them just because they wanted to see it. They've never seen that part of me before. And at the same time, my buddy who was drinking with me walks out to the bathroom, and we're waiting for him to come back. It's a huge glass window. He walks out the wrong door and almost walks into the pool because the bathroom went straight into the pool area, and he almost just ate it in front of the whole company, owner included. Later that night, after more shit talking and more bumbling around, I walked into the exit door because it was a glass sliding door on the way out in front of like 8 people. I walked into the door at my house, shut the door, and I'm like, well, that was embarrassing. Proceeded to walk into my bedroom door, completely ate shit because it was dark. Laid on the floor for about 5 minutes, crawled into my bed, slept, went into work the next day. Apparently, I was not the worst one there. We had to break up a fight. We had to carry 5 people. Several people called out. Not a single person in the office spoke all morning. They were just passing around cups of black coffee, not saying anything.
Before we have
that
this
was fun.
meeting,
That was a very recent one.
please,
What's up, Deej?
before we have this meeting, everybody just drink this coffee and reflect. Take this time to
Dude, that
reflect.
office was a graveyard, and me being the shitter I am, walks in, slams the door hella hard, and then just leaves.
Sup, fuckers?
Wait, so
Morning,
how many
folks.
people how many people carried out the 5 people?
That's a great question. I didn't help. I said, look at these losers, can't hold their liquor, and then I walked into the sliding door.
Look at these fucking idiots.
Like a fucking
Dude.
dog.
Real quick, just a quick interjection. That was last night when I went to the bar. For some reason, I got 3 warning text messages from my friends. We were in the middle of filming another podcast when I was getting all these messages. And when I finally take off the headset, I have a bunch of messages from people saying, just an FYI, this place is stupid packed. That's fine. I'm fine with a packed house. I didn't know when I arrived, by packed, every single parking space had a car in it. There was cars lining the outside of the building and on the roadside curb next to the building and in the package store and pizza shop next door. We were 100% past capacity in this fucking bar. And the first thing that I see is there's this dude that is wearing watercolor droplet skinny jeans, taking care of this woman who was at the same time vomiting her life away on the side of the building while also trying to smack the shit out of her boyfriend and accusing him of what I'm assuming is cheating because she kept on calling him a rat bastard. Well, it was more like a rat piece of shit.
Oh, that's just a bad night all around.
I haven't even closed my Uber's door yet. My Uber driver just goes, "Yikes. Have fun with that one, bud." And then he shuts the door for me.
Good man. Good man.
Good man.
Said a couple of Hail Marys and I ventured inside. All right, but
why?
I don't need to continue on there because trust me, it gets better. I might be able to tell more later on, but right now it's embarrassing stories about ourselves. And next in line is
DJ was the woman in the story.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Conspiracy theory.
Oh
Xbox
man, there are a couple.
Keep it legal,
let's
please.
see. Keep them
Keep it
legal.
legal.
I just remembered something.
Okay, yeah. Oh, perfectly. Yeah. I got one. It was so I wasn't the drunk one. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just doing my job. And it's closing time. Oh yeah, this is when I was a bouncer. Just for reference. And I was out in the front gate area and I was talking to a couple people who are outside the gate, and all of a sudden this lady just walks right past me. And I'm just like, it's 12:05. We're closed at 12. I gotta get this. Like she can't enter. Just doing my job type of deal. And so I catch her before she goes in the door and I go, "Hey, ma'am, just to let you know, you're not allowed inside because we are currently closed. We cannot accept new people in after 12 p.m. Or sorry, 12 a.m. and it's 12:05. So if you could wait outside, that would be great." Reasonable request, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty
No.
not in the fucking slightest to her. Absolutely fucking not.
I agree.
She disagreed wholeheartedly about it. So we exchanged words, we'll say. They weren't too bad. But lo and behold, I'm escorting her out. I'm, basically hand on her back, not pushing too hard, but just enough to nudge her forward, which we're allowed to do.
The encouraging walk.
The encouraging walk. Yeah, exactly. So she flips out. She says assault, all that kind of stuff. It's stupid. Yeah, I'm just just doing my job. I'm doing it. The totality of the circumstances, all that kind of crap. And she just flips out about it. So I try to get I'm contemplating getting more security, right? Because this might get worse. And as I'm arguing with her, with this lady, her husband comes out of nowhere and starts grabbing me. I'm just like, ooh. And one look at him, and he's had some. So he, in his defense, somebody is talking to their woman in a brash tone. I can understand the guy.
He's doing it not because she's right, but because that's his woman. And for a lot of people that have never worked security before, I'm sorry to cut you off, Durdle, but as a man that has worked security before for quite a long time, yeah, it's one of those which one is the lesser of two evils, or I'm sorry, which is the more dangerous, the woman that won't shut up and is saying that you're assaulting her, or the looming husband / boyfriend who is coming to kick your ass all because he hears his girl screaming.
I think
a few times.
I think he gave me a warning with the grab, because it was I'd say like mid forearm where the grab was, and I feel a little bit bad about this, but I just
as he snickered.
Yeah,
I feel awful.
I feel absolutely terrible about it. Yeah,
just terrible. Just terrible.
Yeah, I stripped his grip and just pushed him away and just started escorting her again. Just come on, lady, get the fuck out, please. You can stay on the outside of the gate, but you're not allowed inside.
I gotta go home. You can't stay here.
Yeah. So the guy comes at me again with two hands. And I'm like, this is a no-go. This is not okay. So I use both my hands to not break like their wrists or something, just the lock. And then push him right into a fucking table, spinning right on top of that son of a bitch. He was there. He looked like this motherfucker looked like a turtle, just right on his back, just like writhing around.
I
like
wonder
this.
what that looks like.
I couldn't imagine a turtle. Can we get a visual aid,
bro? Outside of
Exhibit A.
I don't believe you. Nope.
So that's why I decided to get back up. And then the only person I see for backup is the bartender. Bartender comes out. He's like, "Who the hell is messing with security?" Blah blah blah. He's like, "Well, talking." He takes one look at the guy and the gal, and he's like, "I'm sorry about what happened. I'm sorry about what's going on here. You all have a good night. Sorry about what's going on here. Why are you, patronizing these people here? Why are you doing this?" I'm like, wait, what? What kind of fucking backup is this shit?
Got flashbacked.
So later on, I found out that they dropped a decent amount of money that night. So the bartender was just covering his ass.
Okay.
Yeah, but
people.
Yeah. So of course, it goes to the manager, the general manager. The general manager talks to the security manager. The security manager talks to me. I basically say word for word what I just said, and he's like, "You did better than I would have done. That is exactly what you should have done." I'm like, "Oh, I'm off scot-free. Fuck that."
Dude, that's That is one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to drinking establishments is the couple or the group of people that want to pay an excessive amount in advance of just like, hey, so here's $500. So that means because I gave you all the money in advance, I reserve the right to be a complacent dickhead, all because I paid money in advance. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I will pocket your shit and deny everything. Don't think that I won't do that. Don't be a fucking asshole when you're in a bar.
Yeah,
It's not hard.
please don't. It's so annoying.
Be an asshole around your coworkers when you're drinking. That's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. You all control one another.
And the
Drunk-
next morning when they're all hungover.
What's up, losers? Can't handle your shit.
Yeah, follow Mikey's example.
Maybe not. I did spend 15 minutes throwing up in the shop bathroom.
Wasn't there that one time when you essentially were damn near passed out on a car engine because of how like hungover you were? Oh no, you were sick.
I was sick, yeah. No, that was when I caught the stomach flu and I was sweating, and yeah, that was a bad day. I've never had liquor impede my ability to work. That day I was really bad. I threw up for about 10, 15 minutes, worked a 9.5 hour, called it a day.
But she still came through clutch with the 9.5 hour though. That's the key thing. Not my tummy's a little upset, and I think I might be slightly hungover. I had one too many Manhattans last night. I need to take a week off.
No, I was drinking 100 proof, and I had a Pedialyte on my toolbox, and I toughed it out, man. Mama didn't raise no bitch.
That Pedialyte legit comes clutch. You have a hangover.
It really does. All
Really
bullshit
does.
aside.
Pedialyte is a life hack. Who'd have thunk it? The things that our parents were like making us guzzle as infants comes clutch in your 30s. Let's go. I'm here for it. Oh, dude, I'm not kidding. As soon as I know I'm going to be doing some drinking, i.e. my friends and I are going to the casino and we're going to get lost in the sauce.
He's not drinking Trulies.
I'm not drinking Trulies. I'm not drinking the sparkly bitch juice. I'm going to the bar and I'm getting sauced off of whiskey, rum, and anything else dark that I can get my hands on. But as soon as I drink whiskey, I know never mix it with anything else because my friends and I we were doing just shots of whiskey and hanging out, playing slots. And then we had green tea shots made for us, and then we washed those down with a shot of Tito's. Not a great combination. Not a great combination
Honestly,
at all.
Tito's is a bad start.
Tito's what?
Tito's is just a bad idea.
Yeah, that was my first time drinking Tito's. I'm like, what the fuck did I just put in my mouth?
Is this paint thinner?
Jesus Christ, this is smelling salts. That's not my drunken story. I'll say mine for later unless Brandon wants to go right now.
I do not have one. I've already shared all of mine.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Like Frazier, do you want to go or do you need to think for a minute?
No, I have one.
Okay. Send it.
Well, okay, so this was years and years back, and I only remembered it because I got invited to this a party at the same place again. It was a frat house.
Oh boy.
And
That
you know,
house.
frat houses get
Immediately it was that one.
I know that house.
Oh boy.
No, maybe it might be that house.
It's either the one
It's
our
not
friend
that
started a cult at or the one you can walk to. There's two options.
What?
What? One alternative. It's either the one that's down the street or we're sacrificing ourselves.
Not that kind of cult.
I think you know what? No, it wasn't the one that you could sacrifice yourself at. It was next to it.
It wasn't that kind of cult. Anyway,
But he's not denying, audience, he's not denying that it wasn't a cult, though.
I'll tell you
Wait,
straight up, that
yeah.
shit was weird.
Wait,
Anyways,
what
back to
was the
Frasier.
cult about?
That shit was crazy.
This shit was crazy, bro.
So we're at this party, and as it usually does at frat houses, it just gets out of hand, and someone put on wrestling on the TV. So
Not a good idea.
naturally, they went to the backyard area and started trying to have like WWE matches.
Oh my.
Okay.
Of course,
Why wasn't I
would you-
invited?
All right, would you break? What'd you
They're
guess, Break?
so-
I didn't break anything, but I was drunk and I hadn't watched WWE or anything like that in years. So all I knew was the Attitude Adjustment, which was when I was watching it was called the FU.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
The RKO, Stunner, like all like the big kind of like titans that are like then the older superstars now, right? Well, my dumbass gets drunk enough. I see someone wanting to like jump from like elevated. God, what was it? He was like on the porch and he wanted to jump off and try to tap like onto a bunch of people below, like swan dive.
Oh,
And
no.
he kind of just jumped forward. It went straight forward. And again, this guy, I don't think realized what was going on because there was a table like directly below him.
Oh no.
My dumbass seeing this just goes, "Oh, hold up," and I just hit him with an RKO.
Oh my gosh.
Through the fucking table, bro.
Out of nowhere, folks.
Dude, there was someone up on the balcony who was just as drunk, didn't want to jump, but literally started screaming that from out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
I've actually pictured this
no one-
happening because I do watch those like impromptu backyard wrestling / like juggalo wrestling videos on YouTube. And I'm like, ow, that looks like it might have actually really fucking hurt. Nope, he gets up and he's just like, that ain't shit, McGraw. I ain't done yet. Blood's coming out of his temple actively, and he's just like, get me the bat.
I don't know how none of us broke any bones that night. Like, 'cause that was honestly the tamest part. That was like me. That was my interaction with that whole thing. But there were people stacking tables up and then trying to jump off the back of the house and through them.
Oh my goodness.
They had quite enough ideas to bring a few mattresses out there, but
But
Mattresses are for the
but
weak.
why?
We did that shit old school when we were young.
yeah,
We did that
because
shit
they were
on the
like,
gravel all day.
they were like 21 to
Mhm.
24-year-olds who don't give a shit about the world because they're finally allowed to drink unsupervised.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was a frat house.
Dude,
Yeah.
so that means
Yeah.
the sponsors and the alumni of that frat are just like they got that email the next morning. So these guys broke like every single table in there. Fuck. Send them $10,000, and then this did not happen. This cannot get back to the board.
Oh
I don't know
my
how any of that
goodness.
shit, but that'd be fucking great.
We have the Winter Games coming up. They can't know that we destroyed everything. Dude, I did that shit
Yeah.
growing up all the time. Like my brother and I, we would always wrestle, and then because I'm bigger than him, he had to try even harder to try to do any sort of damage to me. Then one day he brings over one of his friends and they start wrestling, forgetting he's used to battling big dumpy brother. He goes a little too hard in the paint with his friend who was similarly statured as him, hits him with a stone cold stunner, breaks this kid's nose.
Ooh.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, completely busts his shit. And my brother, we all had done this growing up. Shh, my mom's gonna hear. My mom's gonna hear, dude. We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble. Shh.
Real shit right there.
I can fix it, dude. I can fix it. Don't cry. Don't fucking cry. We're gonna get in so much trouble. My mom is gonna be mad. And then she'll kill us. We've all been there. Don't fucking deny it.
No, I've been there.
No, we have.
Let me know at home. Whose nose did you break?
Okay,
Without-
this is how you I think this is how you differentiate between what would we call ourselves, millennials, I guess, and the younger folk. We used to
Gen
play
Z.
rock fight.
Younger folk.
The younger folk.
See, I'm that gray area between whatever a millennial and then whatever was before millennial, because I remember delivering F5s on wood chips on the playground.
I don't know,
Oh.
dude. You keep telling everybody you're like 10 years older than me, so I think that makes you a boomer.
I know in retrospect it's all like 2 or 3 years older than you, but
It's 3 years.
3 years.
Basic math, my guy.
you know, I always just forget. Like, honestly, I keep on forgetting if I'm like, is he 29 or 30? Shit.
29.
And I'm 32, and I like to just say that I'm an old man. Granted, even though I'm the
Yeah,
oldest,
you're
of the
like,
group,
yeah, when I was born, I'm like, bro, it was the same decade. It was
Yeah,
literally a
yeah.
stone's throw
80
away.
miles to get to the kitchen barefoot.
You know what? If you were wearing shoes back in the day, you're doing it wrong. I'm not doing it now. I record in fucking
Yeah,
Bro,
same.
we
hoodie.
would run to Circle K barefoot in the hot sun because mom said go get popsicles.
Oh
Here's
yeah, the
two,
good
here's
old
$2.
dude. I remember doing that in Arizona. My God.
Oh God, not in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Hey, at
tough.
that
But I
point, you
ain't
weren't running
stupid.
to get a popsicle. You were running for your life.
yeah,
Right.
dude. I remember one time I had to do that, and I walk outside. And I had to walk right back into the house and be like, "Mom, I can't." And she's like, "Why?" My shoes started to melt on the sidewalk.
My shoe got stuck on the sidewalk, bro. I walked out of my own
Bro,
sneakers.
and my fucking yard had no grass. It was just dirt. So like it was kind of still hot. So I was like, "Oh, it's fine, it's fine." As soon as I had 1 foot on the sidewalk, all I hear is I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna." I lifted my
Get
foot.
the eggs. We're
Lifted
making
my
breakfast.
lifted my foot, and I just see this melted rubber just start stretching. I'm like, well, it's definitely too hot.
My Skechers.
Bro, they were
Especially the hottest
Skechers.
day-
They were
especially the
Skechers,
hottest
damn
day
it.
in Phoenix, Arizona. You had that life decision. Somebody asked you, would you prefer to walk barefoot on the sidewalk or walk on Legos? I'm taking the Legos.
I'm taking Legos.
Oof.
In Arizona, I'm gonna take the Legos, thank you.
all day, every day, all day. Dude, it was
You can
gnarly
cook
out there.
fucking eggs on them sidewalks, bro.
But before we get too sidetracked with Arizona being the hottest place on Earth and in the solar system, I got a story for you guys, and then we're going to take a quick commercial break with our friends over at Dubby. But I got a story for you guys. So, this is a wee bit of a learning experience. Also, a you know who your true friends are experience. Also, a I'm down for the homies type of experience. Like, take a hit for the homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
long story short, celebrating on my buddy's birthday. He at the time he turned 25. Yeah, he turned 25, and we're at the bar. We're drinking, celebrating, having a grandiose Gucci time, and so I'm getting slammed. He's getting slammed. The night comes to a close, and I realize said buddy is no longer at this bar.
Oh.
No.
So I call him. Luckily he picked up on the first try. I was like, "Hey, dude, where the fuck you at? Are you good? Are you Gucci? What's happening? Talk to me, bro. You're not here anymore." And he goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, bro. I had to leave to go get some ass. I figured that you'd understand."
Oh.
What? Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know that redheaded girl that was sitting next to me. Yeah. It turns out that that she wants to, you know. What in the? Oh, I hope you're not mad, bro. Oh no, dude, I'm not mad. Fucking get it in, dude. Get it in. Hangs up the phone. But what am I gonna do? Shit. I didn't think this part through. So I'm panicking. I'm asking everybody at the bar if they don't mind giving a random stranger that's my size and stature a ride home. I'm saying I'll pay them out the nose, whatever money that I have in my pocket, and they're just like, no, we're not comfortable with that shit. Damn it. So just when I think I'm out of options and I'm going to have to walk like 7 miles back to my house, right across the street in an abandoned go-kart parking lot, pardon me, I see a cop parked there. He's a jump out boy. But I see the cop there, and I'm like, that is my one chance and opportunity to get home. I need to do it. I know what needs to be done, but I don't know if I have the strength. So, as safely as I can, I walk to the crosswalk section. I hit the button. I like to point out it's 3:30 in the fucking morning. There aren't any cars out. And I wait for the crosswalk sign to go. I walk as smoothly and steadily as possible, only tripping twice. I knock on the cop's window. He rolls it down and he goes, "How can I help you, sir?" And I'm like, "Officer, this is gonna sound weird, but do you mind giving me a ride home? I have no money for an Uber. I have no money for and the cab stopped running at 10. I've asked everybody at that bar if they'll take cash from my pocket, and they all said no. And I'm stranded. Do you mind taking me home?" This cop proceeds to laugh in my face for the next 20 seconds, and then he just goes, "This is the most ass backwardsly responsible thing I've ever heard." You just try to get home. You know what? Yeah, I'll take you home. But whereabouts do you live? I'm like, "I'm 7 miles that way, dude. It's not far. I can guide you there." Here's where it gets a little bit diced. He goes, "Well, I gotta sit you in the back seat. I won't put handcuffs on you, but I gotta give you a pat down. Do you have any weapons on you?" I'd like to point out on this night I had 6 knives on me.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Mm-hmm. In my defense, the knife shop that where they also have conveniently Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, they had a new selection in, and I wanted them.
Okay.
It's not a defense.
Okay. It's bad timing, but
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrendous timing. And so I was just like, do you have any weapons on you, sir?" I'll take your stutter as a yes. Do me a favor, just hold your hands out and tell me where they are. 2 in my left ankle, 1 in my right ankle, 2 in my waistline, and 1 by my neck. That's only 5. Oh yeah, 1 in the other back pocket. He puts them all on the hood, and of his cruiser, and he goes, "Why do you have so many knives?" I just said the name of the shop that I bought them from, and he goes, "Enough said. Enough said." But I'd like to point out, dude, one of these knives is completely illegal. It's a butterfly knife. They're illegal where I live.
Same.
They're illegal to have on your persons. God, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Shit.
I bought it over the counter. I didn't know.
I didn't know that at all, but I figured I'm going to spend life in prison for buying a $20 knife. So he takes him. He has to confiscate that one. He takes me back to my house, and my roommate at the time just opens up the door and he goes, "The fuck did you do now?" "What do you mean? I got home." "Yeah, true. All right, get your ass in here, stupid." Damn, it's like that. Yeah, so that's the story where DJ was stranded and had to get a ride home from a cop because his buddy wanted to get laid. Real me down,
Well,
Captain.
it's just his bros looking out for bros at that point.
Oh, the worst part about it, when I called him the next day, I'm like, "Hey, dude, so what's up? How was it?" "We didn't do it."
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
He got blue balled.
Yeah? You didn't? Yeah. So we were about to, but then, I don't know, I just kind of passed out. Did you pass out? Or what happened? You're trying to cop out here. Might or might not have fallen down her stairs.
Oh.
It's still up for debate.
Can neither confirm nor deny that I tripped and fell down her stairs and knocked myself out on her floor. He said he woke up on her couch with a blanket just covering his chest, and that she had a leave, like 2 pills of a leave, and a note saying, "Get out of my house when you wake up."
Nice.
Quick
Damn.
and to the
Nice.
point.
Quick and easy. That's wife material right there. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to hear from our sponsor today. We're going to be hearing from Dubby. We will see you guys in a few moments. Hey, Internet. It's me, DJ. 2023, new year, new me. And you know what that means. New things in stock right now on W's website. They got hats. They got pants. They got shirts. They got flags. And W just dropped a brand new flavor. Blue Raz. The name alone sounds good. So if you are trying to get your hands on some of this awesome swag, head on over to w.gg and use our code NSE for 10% off your total order. Thank you for listening, and remember, be better with Dubby. Welcome back, everybody. Hi, hello, how are you doing? It feels like it's been forever. I hope everybody is doing well. Durdle KingDom, how you been? It's been about 4 seconds. How are things? How is everybody doing? Rakdos, hi, how are you? All
You're
right.
still not getting in.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck.
You know he's gonna start.
Wasn't me this time.
Hell yeah.
This time.
I don't know, some asshole in the chat said, yo, these guys are trash, Turtle. You need better friends. What? I wonder who said that.
Cold-blooded. I don't know, man. Who was
I
it?
don't know.
It sounded like a little bitch.
Big world. We'll never know.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Middle ones. But so now away from alcohol, drinking, and the effects of drinking and what happens afterwards when you fall down a set of stairs. Sorry about that, bud, by the way. Sorry that happened to you. Kinda. Not really.
I'm not.
Nah, I'm not.
Never mind. See? Magic's magic. But now I kind of want to switch it up a notch because, again, we've discussed it a lot, but some of the times when we've had these discussions, we didn't have special guests. And what I want to do is get your take on some of the topics that we've spoken about before in the past, i.e., retro consoles, retro gaming, arcade gaming. I want to know your take on certain things, Mr. Durdle. So,
Ooh.
what is your fondest memory, like your earliest memory of gaming? What console is it? What game are we playing? Is it Saturday? Is it Sunday? What type of cereal? What's happening?
The earliest memory? Oh, boy. I actually know that answer, too.
Talk to me.
Let's hear it,
Crap.
bud.
I forgot the year, though, that it came out. It was in the 80s. But I'm in the 90s, by the way, folks. But it was made in the 80s, and it was on the computer. And it featured a daring hero named Dirk. And he would go through a layer, but not just any layer, folks, a dragon's lair, to save the princess and to slay the dragon. That's about it.
Wait, it's not that game that's in arcades where it's just a bunch of quick times and it's an animated movie, essentially, is it?
No, that's exactly what it is.
You can't say arcade stuff near us. We'll pick it up, man.
I was just like, this is starting to sound real familiar. Dude, that game is great. I love the fact that it's had such a long shelf life that it's still in most arcades today. And all it is hopefully you're fast enough to flick on a Joy-Con real quick.
Exactly.
That is it. Okay, so you grew up around arcades then? Like you're an arcade kid?
Oh yeah, definitely. Every Saturday for years.
Okay, so if we're walking into an arcade, we're not going to go into Dave and Buster's because that's just a little too damn big and a little too damn mainstream. We're talking just your local down the street arcade. You got a $5 bill, and it's that quarter machine is calling your name. Are we going towards the beat 'em up fighters, Street Fighter, and all that?
Ooh.
Are we going towards the shooters, Time Crisis, House of the Dead, or we're going towards the beat 'em up games, like the Simpsons and the Ninja Turtles game and the X-Men game?
Why not all of them?
Okay, what are we hitting first?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if y'all had these where you're at, but it was like these 3 hoop things, right? Where for like basketball, where you hit the basketball shaped dome and then you like hit it with enough force and it'll pop up into one of the hoops.
Oh, I know
yeah.
what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those were always
machine in years.
Those were always broken every time I saw them.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, the one that was near my place, it was still working for years. It might still be there. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't been there in a minute.
But so was that like like a ticket machine, or was that like a straight up game? Because I forgot to mention, are you the ticket getter? Like you're gonna get the big plushie and some shit.
Oh, I'm doing everything. I just
like,
I like starting off with tickets and then going to my Dance Dance Revolution and my Time Crisis.
Oh,
And
Okay.
yeah.
I have a question.
and Soul Calibur, the
Yo!
original.
Oh, you don't want to get near Soul
Mhm.
Calibur when I'm there.
Hell yeah. And then Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh my gosh.
Durdle, we got the cabinet right there. Come play, dude.
Oh,
He got excited on that one.
Like I will
hell
kick
yeah.
your ass. Get over
If you
here.
table lock me though, I'm punching you in the neck.
No, I start with Wolverine.
Let's go, baby. Melee characters. Projectiles are
Hell
for the
yeah.
weak.
I also I have a question for you, Durdle. What was your favorite like arcade FPS game, and why was it Carnival?
That's fucking accurate.
Dude, that I'm not gonna lie, that's a solid game.
The first
Oh
game that
my-
actually ever scared the shit out of me.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Dude, it's been so long.
Look, because that is actually a genuine good question. So, of the different genres of arcade gaming, whether like what would you say was your favorite ticket game, favorite fighting game, favorite shooting game, or were you the guy that just I don't know if your arcade also had a skating rink in it? Were you just the guy that was skating around to whatever the DJ was playing? Did you have laser tag?
Oh, that was in a wait, yeah. So we had laser tag. In another spot we had skating, but it was rollerblading. Let's see. Yeah. Gosh, damn, I just love doing it all. If I had to give recommendations, though, definitely laser tag once or twice, maybe a few times, but you got to save up for it, of course. Shooters, I really liked the pedal mechanic in the Time Crisis games. I think that was a good lure into the gameplay of it.
Oh,
It put
the
more depth into it.
Cover mechanic, yeah.
Yeah. And then the reloading mechanic and stuff like that. That's what I primarily played on FPS or for FPS.
They're called light guns.
The what guns?
Light guns.
Light guns. What the hell are those?
Light guns.
What you
Pew
used
pew,
to
the one
play
you
those. Pew
use?
pew.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
called a
okay,
light gun
okay, yeah.
cabinet.
Light gun
Sorry,
cabinet.
arcade nerd here was spazzing. I apologize.
This dude's mental was screaming
Like-
at him.
Like
Light
Duck Cut.
gun!
Yeah, exactly.
Like Duck Cut. Got it. Dude,
My
I still
gun,
have
oh
my
my
Duck
gun.
Hunt.
Let's go,
Dude,
baby.
Duck Hunt. That I can convince straight up that dog was my very first bully. I said that once before, and I will stand by that statement. Every time he would just snicker and laugh at you, I'm like, dude, you're lucky I can't turn this barrel on you, bruh. Because trust, believe, I can get another dog.
What a condescending asshole.
How many TVs do you think got broken because of that dog?
3.
He's like, I have an exact number.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so then is I know it's, that you're gonna be doing everything. So then now we're moving on to like, wait. So does that mean you didn't enjoy House of the Dead?
Oh no, so the one that had House of the Dead I went to actually less often.
Oh.
But I did hop on it on occasion.
Okay.
Okay, because I was about to say, I swear to God, this man doesn't like House of the Dead. Or
No,
typing.
Cat's yelling at you
Dude,
that
it's-
House of the Dead 2 should
The
have been your
thrill
pick.
of, dude, the fucking thrill of it.
On this chat's
You're like,
what?
fuck. You're like
Yelling
dodging
at
with
him
the
that-
fucking throws and shit. You're like, oh no.
See, what I enjoyed about as much as the pedal mechanic in Time Crisis was sick, to where like, hey, I took my foot off the pedal, I could just live here, bruh. You're never gonna hit me. I see your red bullets. Those are the ones that are actually supposed to hit me. They ain't gonna, because I'm here. Whereas with
Except for you're on a
House of the
timer because it's called Time Crisis.
Dead, young DJ didn't know that. But
Oh, and like, why did I keep losing?
but I think and I credit House of the Dead for doing this, of like being able to shoot off screen and to reload. I think that's what gave me my trigger finger for when I'm playing Call of Duty on Xbox, because you had to kill shit quickly because you were constantly in danger. Constantly. I'm like, okay, I gotta murder shit as fast as possible. And then, especially if I didn't have a player two, best believe I popped a quarter in player two and I started dual wielding.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was fun.
That sounds
That's how you had to do it.
Okay, so moving down towards shooters. Moving away from shooters, and we're going into the fighting realm aspect. Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Marvel Cap. Which one is it? Who we playing?
Ooh, should we separate between 2D and 3D or no?
I don't care. Because I'll admit, as soon as I saw Tekken 5, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run around as the panda, and then once I lose, that's it. We move on.
In the new Tekken 7, someone went to World Tournament with the bear, and when he won, the guy gave him his trophy, and he's like, "Really? With the bear?"
Yep. I remember
Oh
I saw a
my
video
goodness.
on that. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Guys,
Fucking bear?
The bear? What the bear
Oh.
doing?
Yeah, Panda.
Back to Durdle.
Oh, have you guys seen those Panda cheese commercials? They're like an
Panda
they're like
cheese?
an
What the fuck is that?
international, yeah. They're like
What?
an international commercial.
Cell
I don't think
phone,
you can get them in Americas.
Want to bet? Uh-huh.
One bit.
It's on the
I
keyboard.
mean, there's Amazon probably, but
I gotta look up panda cheese first.
oh yeah.
But keep talking.
I'm watching just Shrek the video right now.
It's just it's just some rude ass panda. It's like panda cheese, panda rashla.
Wait, is it like some sort of like talking like stuffed animal or something?
No, it's just an asshole panda. Just like knocks carts and stuff.
Yeah,
or he
it's
just like
Never Say
pours
No to Panda
flour.
series. It was produced in Egypt.
That's
Egypt.
okay. Yeah, that's where it was. Egypt.
That's the
Yeah, I'm not too
least,
familiar
that's
with
like the last
Egyptian
place I
culture.
expect to be, doing panda stuff.
Panda
Dude, it was
cheese
fucking
Panda
hilarious.
Yeah, but so back to you fighting random schmoes in an arcade. Which fighter are we starting off with? Are we starting
Ooh.
off with MK? And if so, who we play? Or are we doing Street Fighter? And is it gonna be an all-nighter?
Ooh.
The rhyme
Oh
schemes.
boy. Ugh.
Like
That
he's
is a
staring him
tough
down. Like he's staring
Or are
him
you gonna
down.
be wrecking at Tekken?
Oh boy.
Use wisely.
Excuse wisely.
I can only choose one. Next time you come over, I might have to correct you.
Your dungeon master is watching.
Look at the game.
Man, if I could only do one.
The course of your campaign is dwelling on this answer.
Dude,
Oh,
you
this
are
is
one
horrible.
wrong answer away from just bats.
I would have to say Tekken.
Okay.
Because I never owned a Tekken game. And I've owned 2Ds and 3Ds, but I've never actually owned Tekken. The only time I played Tekken was either in arcade or at a buddy's house. I was actually next door neighbor's house. Now I think about it.
Well, I didn't. My first Tekken that I owned was Tekken 6.
Nice.
Other than that, it was just an arcade game.
But I would be playing Yoshimitsu.
My
Yo,
guy.
the
Yo.
boy.
There we go.
Pirate. Dude, Yoshimitsu was awesome. Just the name alone, Yoshimitsu, drew me in.
The fact that he is in like multiple fighters is just,
It's not that he's an
Yeah.
alien robot pirate ghost samurai.
He's the Johnny Sins of the Tekken world. He does it all.
He does it all.
he does it all.
He's got
Pirate
no
ghost
problem
robot
kicking
astronaut.
somebody down.
Oh
Dude.
man.
I still remember the horror of like, and by no means am I like an arena style fighter expert. I actually really suck at arena style fighters. You can ask these guys when we had Mortal Kombat tournaments, but it was just so
That's not an arena
disheartening.
fighter.
Huh?
That's not an arena fighter.
What, Tekken?
Yeah. 2D or 3D. Arena fighters have like multiple players, like 4 to 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I would just consider them all arena fighters.
No.
I think DJ's going with the arena of the 3D, right?
Yeah, but it's 3D.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the
Sorry, I brought it up because I hang out with that crowd, and then when I see them IRL, they're like, "Bro, we watched the last episode. Are your boys not cool?" And I'm like, "No, they're learning. I'm getting them. They're relax, relax."
They're not cool.
We're all at the we're all just calling it wrong over here. No worries.
Well, whatever genre type game it was, but I'm by no means am I fantastic at it. I actually suck, but I still like to just press buttons and watch the punches and the kicks happen. I would win like 2 or 3 fights in a row playing by myself, and then all of a sudden, the smelly 16-year-old acne-ridden asshole comes up asking if he can play, and then he immediately just selects King and wrecks my shit.
Dude, King is
amazing.
He's all powerful.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, he hurts.
Yeah, he just picks King, and then as soon as I get dismantled and get flawless, he just walks away. He's just like, good game, dude. And then he walks off, not knowing that the self-esteem and confidence that I had at the age of like 10 is like gone.
I think that was just the get good moment.
I was like 9 or 10, bro.
He was showing you the way to get better.
I haven't even gotten casualed, let alone get
Start
good.
learning.
Get good.
You got
And now
thrown with
when
the fire.
Now when I play fighter games like this, especially, I still remember fond memory. Shout out / fuck you to Mando. We're playing MK10. He picks Aaron Black, and all he does is he spams the rifle, shooting me with the gun, yelling, "Oh, channel your inner anger."
In his defense, Sonic Fox also did that, and he won World Cup. It's a strat.
It's a
Dude.
strat.
That was the first time in a very, very, very long time I actually rage quit. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, dude, it's either break this controller, break my skull, or break my silence. I gotta walk out of this room.
Or get good.
I walked out of the room, started
Yeah.
pacing around in my kitchen, just yelling at the top of my lungs. And my roommate at the time, Gabe, just goes, "The fuck is your problem?" I'm like, Mortal Kombat. Enough said.
Getting
Okay.
wrecked.
Here's one that we brought up, and I want to get your opinion on. I don't know if you actually played it or not. Stop grabbing my hair, DJ. Jesus Christ. You remember those? Sorry, audience, I have to do this because I kind of can't look back at them because my neck isn't made out of rubber. You remember the those shooting gallery games where you would get a laser rifle and then you'd have to shoot targets, and the targets that you hit would do shit?
Was it physical or virtual that we're talking about?
Physical.
Physical.
Like you would stand at this booth, you'd feed in your coins or whatever, and then you would pick up this actual like rifle thing. It was another laser gun. It had a laser on it, and you would shoot at these targets, and whatever target you hit, some random bullshit would happen. Like you would shoot a barrel, and then somebody would like shoot out of it.
Yeah,
Or you'd shoot a pop up and a spider would drop down.
Are you talking about the ones that would be like at a carnival or?
They were at arcades too.
Oh, not the
Mikey,
ones
you know what I'm
I
talking about? Am I not making sense?
Yeah, but they're really scattered around here. We have an outdoor one that's in a tourist trap and it's crazy marked up. And then the other closest one after that's like a 45-minute drive at this. And I think it's a good establishment. I still enjoy going. Sketchy entertainment center. So it's like not where you take the kids more often than not. So other than that, the only other places I could think nearby that would have them is Nevada. And that's a big distance for those of you who don't know. So it's
That's
like
where I played it. When the hotel was still the Hilton and not the Grand Sierra Resort.
we're not in Nevada, DJ. You see the problem there?
I mean, it'd be easy for you guys to get to Nevada than me. I'm kind of across the fucking country.
True.
You're not going to go to Nevada to play that game.
No.
I would if I could. To be
Reno
honest,
Comic-Con next year, though, maybe.
because I was gonna say, if you were for some reason to ever find yourself in Reno and you go to that exact arcade and go to that exact stand, I would say please film it and put it on the TikTok or on the channel, just the shooting gallery of the shootings.
If I go to that sketchy one next time, I'll get the local one because they have different weapons at each station. So one's got a long rifle, one's got a 6-shooter, one's got the bolt action. And watching Mando with the big iron is the funniest thing on the planet because he's doing tricks, he's fanning the hammer, he's trick reloading, and then like if anybody else who's not us comes to play, he gets the long arm stance and he's just over animating the shit out of the recoil. It is entertaining as all hell, man.
And he's griefing people that are just trying to have fun.
Someone's here for their kid's birthday party and there's a grown-ass man pouting, going back. I just got my ass kicked.
You mean every single loser? Well, I'm not going to say loser, but person that lost on DDR. That line was around the fucking corner, and some of these people took it to heart when they lost DDR.
Oh yeah,
It can be rough sometimes.
Dude, I tripped walking in a straight line because I have my legs are the size of giraffes. Okay, like I'm all leg, and seeing what some of these people are doing, I can't even fathom doing. I would trip 12 times. The only good thing for me that came out of DDR is that's what got me onto Vocaloid.
Okay. Well, okay. Wow. I believe in you, DJ.
I don't.
There are two wolves inside of you. They're conflicting at the moment.
If I can do it, you can do it.
No.
Wait, Durdle, you play DDR?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Bro, well, why are we not hanging out on the weekends?
Actually, yeah, I don't know why.
Scale, bro.
Oh yeah, because we see each other tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll let you know if we got to cancel or not. I'm trying to get the schedule fixed.
Okay.
So try not to make it last minute. My bad. Sorry, we're live. Sorry.
Dude, you're gonna walk into that. You're gonna walk into that D&D session tomorrow. Mike is just gonna be like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Dancing together. Son of a bitch.
Well, I'm trying to get some new dance pads for my PS2 because I have 3 DDR games. I just need new pads.
Oh, okay. So, question then.
Yes.
Warm-up songs.
Days Go By, Dirty Vegas.
Apple Vocaloid.
Twilight Zone. And
Twilight Zone's a good one.
Rush E.
No. What's it called? Let's Groove Tonight.
Yeah,
bro, I love that one.
Isn't that Cool in the Gang?
Oh my gosh, that is the original one, or
I think so. For Let's Groove Tonight.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, I think.
Dude, I'm black. I should know this. Fuck. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't disown me.
I'll take things we didn't expect for $800.
I'll take things I'm not surprised by for $300, please.
That meme that's been coming up. What did he say?
What did he say?
Oh.
Did he say?
Okay, so then, you're playing DDR. You've been waiting in line for an hour because that's how long it took for some of these people to play this fucking game just so they can lose in 20 seconds to the weird kid. When it's finally your turn, are you whooping ass or are you getting your ass whooped? And we're talking if you were in your prime DDR days, unless you're currently in your prime or you haven't hit prime yet. Are you running the gauntlet or are you getting trained?
I mean, for me, it was like any average Joe that walked in, I could probably take on. But when you got like the dedicated ones, I think they would probably whip my ass still.
When people playing hard on dual pad solo,
Oh Jesus!
I
Oh
hate
my
those guys,
God.
man.
Fuck
Yeah, those
that.
guys.
There's this one streamer that I tune in every now and again, like Amiru. She dual pads, and I'm like, you're a fucking psychopath.
It looks like fun though.
The dual pad's fun, but on higher difficulties, it's madness, man. I could dual pad on light. That's about it.
Did my warm up songs that I did, Butterfly, if y'all have heard that one.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
Very good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, one of the only ones that I have a no miss on for heavy.
Wow.
So,
I'm
or whatever
impressed.
the highest difficulty is.
Heavy.
Is it extreme?
Yeah,
or
heavy.
heavy?
Newer ones have extreme.
Okay.
I don't know how the fuck people play that.
It was the hardest difficulty of the thing.
On that one, I
then-
think it was heavy.
And then Let's Groove Tonight, and then there were a couple other ones, but like the main one that I would try to get was Exotic Ethnic. That's a hard one.
Exotic ethnic.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
Keep going.
But yeah, this song is fucking difficult. It is man, it's got like 32nd notes and probably 64th notes at this. You're just like, gosh damn, this is difficult.
Did you ever play D2R? It had the Gundam AMV playing while the song was going.
There you go. I actually remember that one.
I did
What's
not.
up, Deej?
I vaguely remember seeing that one before.
Bro, that one had this stupid drop in the song and everything would freeze. And then it was just a wall of notes if you were playing on anything above medium. That was fucking brutal.
Yeah, damn. My warm-up songs were Caramel Dancing and Anything by Angerfist.
The new one has Zed on it, and that's my new favorite thing. I love
Zed.
getting. Yeah, you know who the DJ Zed is?
In the middle.
Oh man,
Maybe?
they have 2 or 3 songs, or like Clarity and Stay of the Night and things like that. Anyways,
I may have heard, but I don't recognize the name.
yeah, I go to Dave and Buster's. I get a few drinks in me, and then there's just this fat dude on the DDR machine going ham to Zed and TS.
It's always the fat guy with the plumber's crack.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, same, dude. We are the heavyweight DDR players, right here.
No kids ready? Oh shit.
I'm about to make the earth shake.
Yeah, so the specific one that I did a bunch was DDR Extreme. And that had so many good songs on it. And the list was pretty easy to navigate for the most part.
Okay, I think I had HD Remix 2.
Oh.
What was the one you guys had, like where you had the actual pads and mats?
Yeah, that
would
one.
hook up to that. Okay, I can remember.
I got
the
it
name
back.
of it.
I
You
just
got
need new
that?
pads. Yeah, I got it on the
Hell
emulator.
yeah! Oh hell yeah!
DDR Night, Beast House.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
I'm there. Even though
Oh,
I'm 3 hours long,
man.
I wish I could be there.
dude. See, and this is why I had to say this.
Oh
and
my
I
God,
had
Wait. There,
Go for it.
never
sorry.
mind.
I was
Never
just
mind.
thinking, once we have this, once you get the bar set up, then we do the DDR night.
I'm picking up the bar tomorrow.
Oh fuck yeah!
Done.
We'll still have room for DDR. I just got to move the coffee table when we put out the pads. So I kind of want to get a bar top cabinet for the bar now, though. I don't need any more video games. I just kind of want one.
Dude, now I'm just picturing this. They're gonna have this DDR night, and then Brandon and I are gonna see that message in Discord in the no skill text. It's just gonna say, so the bar broke in half, and I have a hole in my floor. My neighbors are crying, and I can't find my dog.
Don't have a
What you do?
dog. This bar is made of solid oak. It's 50 years old. Fuck neighbors. This is my house.
There are no issues with this plan.
Bam.
Officers, they're listening to fast party music, and they're jumping around, causing a ruckus. My daughter's trying to study. Your daughter's not home.
Realistically, the message you will see is we're out of soju. I pulled a hamstring. Durdle's asleep on the couch.
Probably, yeah.
We can fit like 5 people on it. If anybody needs to crash, we got room.
Dude, this is why I gotta give my praise and my flowers to rhythm game players in general, because rhythm game players are just are cut from a different cloth to me. Like, whether it be you're on the fastest difficulty dual padding on DDR, or playing on the highest difficulty on Friday Night Funkin', people who, like, especially you, Haruka Caribou, how you doing, honey, on Hatsune Miku Project Diva remake. Especially that game where I'm like, okay, so I have to pay attention to where the buttons are going to be, because they're going to be in different spots on the screen, and I still have to punch them in sequence. Okay. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. I'm not going to beat this fucking game. Like, rhythm games are... Huh?
No, sorry. That was just a noise.
I was just going to say, rhythm games to me are one of the... And call me bitch made all you want, and that is perfectly fine. I don't care. But rhythm games are the hardest form of video gameplay that I've ever tried to do. I cannot do it, and trust me, I've tried a lot. I've played every single rhythm game you could think of. I'm just not good at them at all.
Deej, I don't think that's true. There's a new one I want to see you play. It's got the Hollow Girls in it.
Oh god. Shit, not Hollow Cure.
No, I don't remember what the hell it's called either, but you basically look at a screen and it's just dance, but the idols are leading you and you got to match them.
Wait, like Just Dance? The game franchise Just Dance?
Yes.
Actually, I found a Just Dance VR world. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work.
Well, you probably got to have full body.
Yeah, good luck with that full body.
Yeah.
Hiratora, please.
Ours should ship by the end of the month.
Yes, you guys will get to see me do a horrible rendition of the Melbourne Shuffle, because it's been about 5 years.
I was practicing the other day. Oh my god, I'm out of shape.
Was that your cardio that you were doing? Was just shuffling?
Sometimes, yeah, but no, that day was jumping jacks for 2 minutes, a set of squats, and then I did some back work because I'm still trying to R&R some damage there, and then I just keep doing that loop.
Yeah, mine is just four sets of 100 jumping jacks, and then try to squeeze in a 45-minute walk somewhere, and then whatever else I want to work out on. Work out, kids. Stay in shape. Trust me, once you hit your 30s, you won't be able to do the same shit. But
fucking seriously.
but
make sure to stretch every day and hydrate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Man, I feel
But
so
we're
out of
not-
place right now.
But we're not a fitness channel. We will never be a fitness channel unless you want to see me fitting this whole pizza in my mouth. So
I just remember I'm the youngest person here
I mean, we talk about martial
by a
arts on
margin, dude.
by a huge margin.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, that was unnecessary.
I'm kidding. Playing yo, 23.
Fuck yeah.
But goddamn.
But now we're gonna transition. It's still gonna be in the realm of gaming, but now we're gonna take away from arcades. So once again, I love when we get to talk about stuff like this. This is shit that we're all very, very, very passionate about, because we've all been there. But so, what was your prime? What would you consider to be the prime era of gaming when you were growing up? Like, were you team PS2? Were you on team Xbox? Team PS3, Xbox 360, that war that went on for 10 years.
Dreamcast?
The Dreamcast.
Ooh.
Were you that kid that snuck his PSP into school, even though the school said they will confiscate it on site, and they had to wait for my mom to come and pick it up and then I got grounded, and then she took it away from me forever.
Yeah,
That's some.
that was me with
That's
the
some
Game
internal
Boy.
trauma, my guy. You okay?
I mean, it was my fault. She said don't bring it, and then I brought it, and then in the middle of science class, I started playing Killzone, and my teacher heard the guns.
Oh,
Killzone was a bold choice.
Very bold choice.
Was that a Ratchet and Clank? I would have never been able to get away with Ratchet. But that's so. What was your favorite / considered prime era of gaming? We had many discussions about it, and then we recently had a podcast where we talked about nothing but the PlayStation 2 because the PlayStation 2 is an icon. So talk to me about it. What would you consider was your favorite console of that era?
Favorite console?
Console, and then we'll go more specifically into games. If you want to go a little bit older, you can.
The era we're talking about the
2000s.
what was it? The GameCube, the Xbox, and the PS2.
The GameCube still shades of there's still shades of the N64. There was the original Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Oh boy.
I'll even include PlayStation 1 and early Xbox 360 games, and I'm talking early, because some PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast had some bangers, like the original Turok.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Wait, that was on Dreamcast too?
No, that was on 64. I just wasn't gonna correct him.
I'm sorry, 64. 64, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Because I remember Turok on 64.
I got the cartridge right. Ah, fuck there.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's actually a fucking prime ass spot. I think that was like the at least for me, the last like home gaming type feel for games, because I think everybody started hopping online around the Xbox 360 and era, and so it's just like that feeling of like, oh, having one of your buddies come over, you soloing. Like, we don't get that as much anymore. Not that it's a bad thing that online gaming has happened, but like that old feel of those video games, experiencing it with people that you know, like in the same room and everything. Fucking epic times.
Dude, you're telling me. Trust me. I remember my buddy Tyler growing up back in the day. He didn't know when he was coming over for the sleepover that he was gonna walk out of that house a different person. When I ran work on his ass when we went head to head on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I knew how to keep up a combo. He didn't.
Ooh. My go-to was Thug 1.
Bro, Thug 1 and Thug 2.
Oh!
It's what I wish would happen. Is like, I understand we have the remake of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and that's fantastic. But what the people want, especially the old heads, we want another Tony Hawk's Underground.
I just want Thug 2. I'll miss American Wasteland for Thug 2.
Oh yeah, I'll miss American Wasteland for a Thug 2 remake too. But I'm saying that you could make a new Thug, and it has all the skaters of nowadays, including he's the biggest name in skating right now, but Nigel Houston. Can you imagine him being a playable character at some point?
I don't know. I'm a fan of Mira.
Probably have to check with Tony Hawk.
I mean, Mira's also a BMX biker.
Then there's a skater with the same last name.
Never mind. But I think it'd be cool to have a different Thug game where the chronicalization of going from a nobody neighborhood skater to becoming one of the most notorious skaters. Thug is a fantastic choice, my friend. That was amazing. Thank you for bringing that one up. Okay, so then we'll move into the era of, unless anybody else has any other stories or retorts, want to argue?
Oh, wait, what about specific games in that era?
Go ahead, talk to me.
Oh, okay. So Let's see. So Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Okay, good choice. Good, strong opener.
That one's a
Yeah,
good
okay,
one.
like that.
Yeah, just like that. That was a good one. Or for those of you that had it, Gauntlet Legends. It's the same game, right? It feels like the same game.
Most gauntlets should feel like the same game.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put like Gauntlet and Gauntlet 2 together, I can kind of see that, yeah. Oh,
You know what?
Wait, I still have copies of that.
I'm
Don't tell
actually
Mando.
surprised.
It's like within arm's reach.
Don't do what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Whew, that was close. All right.
Let's see. So for GameCube, I played a lot of,
We did
Super
mention
Smash Brothers, of course.
Damn
Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh God, that
Dude, Melee with the boys on the weekend.
that
Did you
game
guys
so
have a
much.
tournament?
Dude, whoo boy.
That ended friendships.
Yeah, so we had a teen center and we would get all the teenage kids together to play that. That stuff, oh my gosh, was so cutthroat. And like everybody picked Barth or Roy, and I'm over here as Sheik, just like, come on, bitches.
Bring it the fuck on.
Link. I would main Link.
I was just Kirby trying to suck people up and swallow them because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Dude, I see some of these Smash tournaments where people like these kids, these competitors are bringing in their own custom Joy-Cons to plug into a TV to go head to head, and when they lose, it's like soul crushing for some of them. One guy, he decided to like throw his Joy-Con setup. He picked it up, slammed it onto the ground. Then he proceeded to step on it. Then he put it in his chair and then sat on it. Did a couple of those like really try to wiggle it in there types of shit.
What the hell?
Oh,
And then he just
my
threw it
goodness.
across the. They just threw it across the room.
Ugh.
I dropped something. Yeah, I didn't know some of these people at these Smash tournaments take Smash that seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just fighting game tournaments like that in general.
No, just Smash. We don't
Just
really have that
Smash.
problem at other fighting
Oh.
game tournaments. I'm the problem child at other fighting game tournaments, and people can
That's right, you know
verify
what?
it.
You know, that's right, because I've only seen them rage when they play against you.
Yeah, because I'm usually pissed drunk and still running them out 3-0. Woo!
Damn.
Just swing off the flask. Let's go, pussy. Saddle up.
It's
Yeah,
not
at
a
least when I
flask.
feel-
It's a 22-ounce Coke with some stuff in it.
Yeah, at least we're not the only degenerates drinking out of a Gatorade bottle.
How many ounces?
Yeah.
How many ounces of Coke?
That happened.
Normally like 8
Uh,
or 16, but this was a tall boy because it had to
Oh.
make room for Jack Daniels.
Exactly.
So it was like 1
A whole
ounce.
6 ounces.
Referee
That was like
Mikey's
1 ounce
cheating. He's
Coke.
on performance enhancers. Fuck.
Oh, one of my
yeah,
opponents
drunk.
is like, "Hey, no offense, you smell like whiskey," and I'm like, "I know. Do you want some?" And I handed him the bottle, and he's like, "Did you just perfect me while you're drinking?" I'm like, "Yeah. Are we good? Are we okay?
Fucking bark.
Did you just fucking bark?"
Like, dude, you smell like alcohol. Shut up and take a hit. God damn, dude. Don't tell everybody my business. Shit.
Hey, you're
You
killing
even
my vibe,
offered,
man.
though.
You are ruining
That's what it is.
everything right now. I need you to relax, okay?
Best part was the security didn't give a shit.
It's not against the rules to be drunk. If anything, it's a hindrance to you.
Yeah.
He's on performance enhancers. Bitch, I'm blitzed out of my skull and you're losing. You need to do better.
If anything, you have the edge right now. I'm just vibing,
If
man.
anything, you
you
should
have-
be taking those performance enhancers. 'Cause damn,
You have the advantage. You can see.
I'll
I
let you
can
play
fight.
tournament band characters right now. Do it.
Yeah, Smash tournaments. I go to this this I don't want to say video game shop. It's a place where you can actually pay money and then you can play video games at their setups that they have set up. but they do host tournaments regularly. And the difference between a Mortal Kombat tournament and a Smash tournament, you'll hear the Smash tournament before you've walked inside the mall.
Oh yeah, I believe that 100%.
Would you hear the tournament or the children screaming because some of them are rage quitting?
So I'm talking
Half of them are
not the
fucking
children
30.
competitors. I'm talking, the grown-ass men that are losing to the children. Like, my friends and I, we got out of the car, and as soon as we shut the car door, we're like, when I say the place we're going to is on the other side of the mall from where we parked, we still have to go through the food court and all the mall music, and we just hear, no! I'm like, yep, it's a Smash tournament day. How do you know? Did you hear that? Yeah. Smash.
That was
Smash.
That was Jake raging again.
Yep, there goes Eric. He probably lost to another toddler, and he's angry about it. But then compared to like a Mortal Kombat tournament, when a dude loses because you got bested, I'm sorry that you got comboed out, but that's kind of how you play Mortal Kombat. And this dude just gets up, adjusts himself, he shakes his competitor's hand, and then he goes to the food court and drowns his sorrows in Charlie's. For those who know what Charlie's is.
No idea.
No idea.
It was this great sandwich shop until a couple weeks ago they set the place on fire.
Oof.
What
They
the
did or
fuck?
someone else did.
That escalated so fast.
Apparently they didn't know that the burner was still on, and so there was stuff on top of the burner that was, burning. And it made the place go up in flames.
Morons.
Jesus.
Yeah. So now, until they've fixed and cleaned all the dirt and soot and smoke off of everything and made sure that the place isn't going to collapse, we don't have a food court.
Rip.
It was amazing to wake up to that news article. And my first concern, I went to one of my Discord groups, and I'm like, so can we still play Magic there, or did they burn that place down too? That was my only concern.
What a concerned citizen.
Yes.
Oh,
But no,
man.
so back to the gaming era, and we're talking OG gaming. One of the things I'm actually surprised I didn't hear you come off with, Frazier, from original Xbox, the fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2 original.
Oh,
I just found my disc sets the other day when I was helping clear out one of the rooms at my parents' place. I still have both the Battlefront and Battlefront 2 on PC discs.
Ooh.
gosh, dang.
I was actually thinking of running through that pretty soon too, because I do have it on Steam.
Those are gems. Granted, if I remember correctly, for original Xbox, I believe Battlefront 2 is backwards compatible.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just don't think
Wow.
there's I don't think there's any online Kevin at all. So
I
it's just
don't care
single
about playing
player,
the
that's
online
all it
stuff.
is.
I want single player. It's got the other game modes. I'm gonna check that shit right now. Hold up.
man, I want to be like Anakin with those little Jedi kids, just murdering everybody with lightsabers.
Oh, you mean wildly inept because some of them got away.
Several of them got away
Come on,
by
Anakin.
pretending to be
Dark Lord
dead
of the
in
Sith.
front of him.
Bunch of
Imagine one
kids
of-
got away.
Imagine one of us in the background. I slaughtered them all. Cap.
Yeah.
Really? Like you
Obi-Wan.
slaughtered
No,
them?
you didn't.
Don't listen to him, Padme. He on some bullshit. At least 3/4 of them ran away. The ones
He
he did
bots
get were
this
sleeping or
too.
they were fat.
Wait, the Tusken Raiders or the children?
Both.
Both.
I'll let you, the audience member, to decide which one is which. Oh god! And then speaking of retro gaming, and then backwards compat, the one it's a kick in the fucking teeth. But I love the fact they brought back GoldenEye and they made it backwards compatible for Xbox.
Yeah.
But there is no
Yep.
online multiplayer services.
Eh,
But yet there's
I was actually gonna say the only console that has online is the Switch for some reason, but it's fine. It's all right. We still
But
got single
Xbox-
player.
But Xbox
Yeah, I
has
heard-
an achievement that says play a multiplayer match on every map.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, what a tease!
Because
Oh, wait.
Xbox doesn't have that sweet,
you get-
sweet Nintendo Kawaii coin.
Don't you just like 1v1? Just like get a buddy over 1v1, you get the achievement.
Yeah, you can co-op or hot seat, but you can't. There's no online services.
Yeah.
And I don't know if hot seating would be the same as a multiplayer match. Yeah, I think it'll know it's a split screen.
No, I think it works. And honestly, it's cool because you can still get the boys over split screen and just go to town and throw Doritos and yell at each other like it's 1999.
Dude.
1999. The boys are playing GoldenEye. The smell of Dorito dust resonates throughout the house. Mikey's just down his third gamer juice, Mountain Dew. Voltage.
We were an RC Cola family.
Oh, dude.
I was just
Hell yeah.
good.
I was RC Cola and Mountain Dew Code Red. That was my crack.
Code Red was pretty good. I'll give you that.
Code Red was good, yeah.
Best thing Mountain Dew ever made.
Oh, what about Voltage though?
Facts. Voltage.
No.
I think Voltage tasted as good as it did at the time because if you remember, there was actually a Mountain Dew tournament of which of these three flavors were going to be most popular, and Voltage won. And then afterwards, nobody gave a fuck about it. And now everybody thinks like Baja Blast, this might be a hot take, is like the Lord's nectar, and I'll say it. I think Baja Blast is quite mid.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. I don't know why you thought that was
I
going to
don't
be a
think
hot
it's-
take.
Because you
Yeah,
don't
I don't
understand how many people think this thing is like the Lord's gift. Like my roommate, he loves Baja Blast so much that when they do sell it in stores, when Taco Bell allows it for the 2.5 days, he clears out their pallets.
I think you might be exaggerating because before we started recording, you said that there were people who treated Dr. Pepper like someone's cum, and I don't know why that was the comparison.
Oh yeah, like the thing I'm drinking.
Wait, aren't Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew made by the same company?
Yes, Pepsi.
Yeah, the Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still not wrong.
Nobody says, "Hey, you know what? This tastes like an ethereal being semen." Nobody's ever said that.
Listen, if they can have vape flavors called unicorn jizz, I can make comparisons too. Okay.
No, you cannot, because don't you dare lump in Dr. Pepper with vape juice. We will have a problem.
He will fly to your house.
Wait, what about Dr. Pepper vape juice though? Won't that be good?
Oh my
Better
god.
not be a thing.
Please,
Better not be a thing.
please no.
If you vape juice makers don't get any fucking idea, keep your hands to yourself. Okay, put them down. Jesus Christ, degenerates, a lot of you. I love every single one of you, though. Okay, well, that's actually a good little segue.
Mhm.
Snacks, drinks, carbonation, the things that are damaging your kidneys, and especially if you drink enough Mountain Dew, lowering your sperm count. Found that one out, and I never drink Mountain Dew ever again. Hi.
You didn't need it.
I'm okay with
I
that.
didn't. No, didn't.
I'll drink it on occasion. Mainly diet Mountain Dew.
If there's nothing else offered.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so let's start off. Let's start off with some sodas, some snackage. Okay, so we already heard RC Cola down here, but is that your favorite bev? Carbonated, non-alcoholic bev? Or are you a juice guy?
If I can get a glass bottle cane sugar Coke, that is where it's at. But that is not always on the menu.
Facts. Well,
Dude, that's where it is.
Exactly.
When they have them in Costco, I'll go buy the flats, and I'll keep some here and some at work.
Okay, this may be a hot take for the people that are on the West Coast side, but what about putting peanuts in it?
Oh, I don't mind it. It's a little too much salt for me, but I see it. I get it.
Yeah, I can see it. Not my favorite thing, but
Yeah.
We hang out with a lot of the my minority that does that, so it's like commonplace.
Notice the pause. He's
Okay.
like, find the correct word. Find the correct
Well, because they're my coworkers, and I'm used to calling them something a lot meaner. Because we work together, and I have to love them.
It's in relation to what three of us actually are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them, me,
Yeah.
them, their
Yeah.
son. I know. Actually, I could call their son something stupid. Idiot.
Like he called their son something.
Did.
Fucking moron. Okay, so I mean,
got DC.
I can't do the whole. What?
No, I got DC'd. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
I can't do the whole have peanuts inside soda, even though I've heard good things, because I will perish.
Sorry,
that is
DJ.
true. Yep.
Then perished.
Then perish.
Trust me, I'm a fucking numped. Okay, I'm the guy that doesn't ask if something was cooked in peanut oil, but I'm also the same guy that doesn't carry a fucking EpiPen. Okay, I am stupid. Don't be like me ever. Trust me, I found out
Balance
the
is
hard
all
way.
things should be.
Trust me, I found out the hard way that Five Guys cooks in peanut oil.
Oof.
Oh,
I
God.
was wondering when I walked into the restaurant, they had like gallons of peanut oil hanging around, and then there was just trays of peanuts, and I'm like, oh, cool, they're all offering people a nice little snack while they wait. How thoughtful. Okay, I like that. I can't eat it, but that's fine. Bag full of fries later, my chest
Oof.
says, hey, stupid, it's getting really hard to breathe in here. You might want to go outside and lay down. I just get up from the table. My friends go, where are you going? I gotta go outside. One of my buddies, my buddy Ben, he just goes, oh, wait.
Oh.
Guys, we might have just killed DJ. Oh, no, not again.
Again?
I keep him faintly telling the EMTs, we didn't know that he didn't know that this place cooks with peanut oil. We brought him here on a whim.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a story for another day, though. So back to snackages, beverages. So you said, one more time, refresh my drink.
Cane sugar Coke.
Cane sugar.
Old
I
school, baby.
actually have a Hank's cane soda in my fridge right now.
Oh.
Gentleman's drink. Very
Yeah.
classic.
Those are good.
It's the blue one.
Oh.
Now moving over here, Tortuga.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
Yes.
Drink of choice. Let's see.
Non-alcoholic, preferably
Non-alcoholic.
carbonated, unless you want to do a juice.
Y'all ever had Henry's before?
Never
The
heard
root
of
beer?
Is root
Oh,
beer?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy that in kegs, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, in kegs?
They're mini, but you get one that's like this big, and you get one that's like this big.
What the?
Yeah, you've never
Wait,
seen this?
what?
Yeah,
You
This
just blew
been
this
in
man's
life.
mind.
that's what we used to do for gaming nights and LAN parties. We'd get a tap of Henry's, pop it up on the table, put a big thing of chips next to it, and that was our station. That was the refill station.
What? That is crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh,
This
dude,
is
it's so sick.
Sounds
Oh.
fucking
But-
bomb.
So
Well-
Henry's is a root beer?
Dude, that was like a once in a while thing for me. Like, when I say while, I mean like 2-3 times a year. Y'all
Fair.
are doing it by the gallon and shit. God
Okay, it wasn't
damn.
cheap by any means. It was the culmination of Benny Senpai, Death Brigade, myself. I forgot Homeboy's gamer tag, and I don't just want to dox him. Our other seaman and Giovanni, who he doesn't have an online presence, so that's fine. And we'd all just kick in whatever whatever lawn mowing money, whatever paper out money, and just scrape it for a LAN party, and that's what we did. Big keg of Henry's,
Damn.
bags of Doritos, Halo.
Halo. Hell yeah.
Or Def Jam.
Dude.
Yeah, Henry's, bags of Doritos,
Or
Halo
Def
Reach,
Jam. Oh,
Objective, Survive. Ooh, Def Jam. Very good choice. I recently
Mine,
just saw a full play of Def Jam.
mine, same story, but Time Splitters 3, preferably.
oh.
Gentleman's game.
Every time we've had some sort of like favorite game talk, this man's has always been Time Splitters. Without fail.
It's a good game.
It's a
Yeah,
very
Brandon,
good
back
game.
me up here.
It's very
is.
fucking good. It's really good. I fucking I love
Okay,
it.
so favorite game is Time Splitters, but what are we drinking on while we play Time Splitters? Are you gonna be that guy that says like only water will be ingested in my body,
Well,
or do you put some carbonation in that
first.
bitch?
well, me personally, my favorite drink I'd say throughout my entire life and consistent would probably be Sprite. I'm gonna be honest.
Ooh, a nice
Remix or regular?
crisp lemon lime,
Regular.
or the Sprite berry from McDonald's exclusive. What?
I tried it. It didn't click with me.
Damn
No.
it!
What, the remix or the berry?
Sprite
Or
cranberry.
is that
You want Sprite cranberry?
You want Sprite cranberry?
Oh, like the holiday ones? Or
yeah, the
The
holiday
LeBron
one.
James one.
Yeah,
oh yeah, those.
yeah. No, I never liked that. Never.
Really?
No, I'm not a cranberry
Man.
guy. I hate that. I don't like cranberry.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because it's pretty good if you like
It's a hard
cranberries.
sell.
It's a hard
Granted,
sell
the
from you,
cranberry
Chief.
itself- Granted, the cranberry is good for your GI tract. So if you're ever pooping irregular, just down a bottle of ocean spray and then you're solid.
Bam.
I don't think
Or
that works if it's in Sprite.
something that has 100% juice, probably, if you can afford it.
Usually, I would lean towards that if I ever need to, pass a piss test. But it's fine.
I was really needing to pass last night's Mexican because I had one too many tamales. Like, dog, I need some. Bring out the crayon. Did you say you want a crayon? No, the crayon.
The crayon.
You know, the crazy thing with cranberry is like it's like normalized to be like all in these other different flavors like cran apple and stuff like that.
Crayon apple, crayon strawberry, crayon grape.
Yeah,
Cran
cran
apple is
everything.
mid.
It just sounds so terrible to me. Anything cranberry, like,
You're
Dude,
not
they're
missing
start-
much with crayon apple.
They're starting
Trust
to do
me,
that
I
shit with
know.
pineapples.
No, well,
fuck,
those
Pineapples
people
no.
just
suck,
need
too.
to be arrested for using pineapples in general. Ugh.
Mm-mm.
If your pineapple touches my coconut, I will hit you with it.
Granted, there's a fact about pineapple that I
I
could
will
say,
read
but
that
I've already.
scene from Little Nicky if you put pineapple on anything that's mine.
Oh my goodness.
Damn it,
God.
for sure.
Granted, there's another factoid about pineapple that I could say, but I've brought up cum twice on this episode, and I don't need to do it a third time.
You just did, bud.
You just did, but all
But I
right.
didn't say it though. I eluded.
No, you said the word.
It's
You
true,
said the word.
folks.
I'm watching the playback on stream. There it is.
Like I'm
Come.
watching VAR right now. Welcome to the cum zone.
Cyberpunk mean come.
The track goes hard though. A little illicit,
does.
but the track actually goes hard. And now, speaking of hard, Frazier, put that back. Look it in your pants. Anyway,
Oh,
No.
carbonated beverage. What are we drinking
so-
on? What are we sipping on?
Dr. Pepper Cherry. That's what I would. That's like honestly one of my favorite drinks.
I forgot that was a thing.
Dude, I
pretty
haven't
good.
seen one of those in ages.
I can go to one of the supermarkets and they have them like in the little cans, like in like the 12 packs. And if I drive to a town over, usually one of the grocery stores there has like a 2 for $5 deal or something like that. Like you buy 2, you get it for like $5-6 or something like that.
Yeah, that's insane. I haven't seen a Dr. Pepper Cherry in ages, man. It's always Coke or Pepsi.
We got him out here.
Because I still remember the original like cherry Coke flavoring before they changed the recipe, and then the original can where it had like the black blocks, and then the white letters scratched in cherry Coke. Remember
So when you
that shit?
compared that Dr. Pepper to cum, though, is it that good?
Not
It's-
not cum per se,
Oh my god.
but
I'm not a doctor, but
maybe like
Mindgasms?
other fluids, maybe pre cum.
And just like that, this is now age
it gets
restricted.
him wet.
Welcome everyone.
Just like that.
Oh, no.
folks.
Did we go over the amount of times you could say cum in a podcast?
I don't know, man.
Was
Wa-
it 6 or?
Wanna
You
keep,
Was it 6?
wanna keep saying it just in case?
Oh, well, YouTube, come on, man! Like, dude, give us a fucking break.
Oh my
You
god!
can't even yell at Susan anymore. She's retired.
I can yell at the new guy though. Fuck you. I don't
You
know
don't know
your
his
name yet.
name and your NFTs.
Piece of shit. Sorry, Durdle KingDom. Hi, we're still live on somebody else's channel.
Oh wait,
Hi.
we're live.
So, kicking it back. That just reminded me talking about all this cum, the soda squirt.
Yeah, there's a lot of cum.
Oh wait, why haven't
Little
we talked about
squirt.
Surge?
Dude, Surge actually is making a comeback where I live. Like, they actually still can't
Wait,
Surge
really?
again. Yeah.
Really?
I like Vault better.
Dude, Vault was
Yo.
like underrated as fuck.
Very
I just hit a
Surge-
nerve, didn't I?
Well, I think it's just
Yeah,
because
you
Surge
did.
had like all the extra shit. Like they had merch and shit. I talked about this on another
True.
podcast where I actually had a Surge cooler.
I had the bucket hat.
Yo, bucket hat.
That
Okay.
oh my goodness.
Now for me, I'm actually torn between two, and that's the Pepsi Vanilla, which lost to Vanilla Coke, and then Pepsi Clear.
Bro, whatever happened to Pepsi Clear?
What happened to
I never
that?
had it.
It gave us kidney failure.
Just like everything else.
You drink too much of anything, that'll happen.
Dude, Pepsi Clear was just one of those. It's a promotional thing, and then it's gonna go away, and then it's gonna come back, and then it's gonna go away, just like the McRib. But in this case, it went away and stayed away,
Oof.
Hmm.
and it's very depressing and disappointing. I would love to hold on to a Pepsi Clear for like forever.
Also, real quick, McRib, it's mid. All right.
Oh,
back to
very,
you.
very.
It's pretty good, but
It's mid.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess that's the new lingo for it.
Trust me, I know they slather Sweet Baby Ray's on it. I know Sweet Baby Ray's taste. That's the most indistinguishable fucking barbecue sauce of all fucking time. I know when I'm eating some sweet goddamn Baby
Goated.
Ray's.
See, now you guys are
Barbecue
making me
sauce.
hungry.
Well, stop.
Same.
Do y'all get extra pickles and or onions with them?
No.
No pickles.
never
no
had a
pickles.
McRib.
No, I've had it once and I never had it again.
It's
It's been
actual
like
rib.
it's been like 20 years, but you know.
They basically just made a meat concoction and called it rib, and then added Mick in front of it.
I don't see no
Basically.
rib, McDonald's.
Rib, I got meat on them. What the fuck is this?
What is it?
Why is
I'll
there
go.
goat cheese in here?
I'm gonna go to fucking Chili's.
For soda that is still in circulation, it's mainly here in New England, but this is the soda company called Fox and Park. They make some of the best sodas I've ever tasted, and like my favorite one for those that would potentially know, you can buy it online here. I want to give it a try, but it's called White Birch. I love me some White Birch soda. I will take that every damn day, all damn day. It actually looks like Pepsi Clear, because guess what? It's clear.
Now you're getting
Hey.
curious, and I'm gonna look this up after this.
FOX.
Never heard of it.
And now it's not Fox and Park because the owners are furry. At least I don't know. Don't take my word for it. He might be, dude. I found out that the computer company that I bought my PC from is run by furries. Hey, you learn something new
What
every
up,
day.
MSI? How you
Their
doing?
logo is a dragon that's cute and not dragon-like.
And MSI is mindless self-indulgence. I was a band, and now they're making PC wear. Fuck yeah, dude. This is
And
progression.
apparently that dragon's a femboy on top of it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that femboy tech support.
Yes.
Wait,
It killed me.
that's a niche.
That's a
It was an official Twitter post. I think it said "service with stockings" or some shit like that.
yeah. It was cut in half. One looked like he was a basic office worker. The other one had freaking long socks and arm wrap.
That's what stuck out to him. This one had fucking long socks.
That's
I like how he had to pull himself back. Go Gush, send it.
Mm,
MSI does unapologetic shit, and I respect the hell out of him for it.
same.
That's why I feel more comfortable now with MSI, because like, hey, you guys are unapologetically you. I am the exact same way. I am unapologetically me, and I expect every single one of you to be the best freaking version of you that you can be. And that's for me.
speaking of furry stuff, I'm just gonna out Death Brigade right now. You liked music on our stream that was made by a furry, and I know how you feel about it. So there you go. Get fucked.
You had Mikey walk away from the mic. You had to walk away. You had to go take a lap. You had to take a lap.
Sorry. Sorry, I needed a minute.
All right, before we get too lost in the sauce, gentlemen, I think it is time that we wrap up here. We are approaching that close to 2 hour mark, so I think it is time for us to say our closing notes and final goodbyes. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means, right? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. It's outro time. We made it. We made it. We made it. Oh yeah, we made it. It is time. We've reached the end of another amazing episode, Durdle. It has been an honor and a pleasure, my friend. I really wish I could look at you and actually give you a high five right now, but I have to look at that thing. So, we're gonna go down the line, starting over. We're gonna say our closing notes, arguments, questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to get off your chesticles. Frazier.
Dr. Pepper Cherry is fucking amazing, and I did find the 2 Star Wars games. Those are my next purchases. I'm going to be playing that.
Oh,
Nice.
My G. All right, then swiftly moving down the line, Mr. Kingdom. Anything you want to say to the folks at home?
Yeah. I think everybody should play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and do it 3 heart mode.
Hands yourself.
Damn. That's it?
Is it?
Oh, and thank you for having me.
Oh, of course, brother. Of course.
And also, I have absolutely no clue what the fuck just happened the last 2 hours, but it was fun.
And we'll have all of his stuff down below. You guys
It
know how
all
we do.
began with Rakdos. What's up, buddy?
It all began with a turtle.
He didn't quit.
And speaking of turtle, moving next to him.
Which way are you going?
Yeah, which way
want
you
me?
going?
Yeah, I mean, you,
That's not helpful.
You're going to be like Bumpers a little better. Like,
you mean me or Mikey?
Dragon or the Goblin?
Well, I think because I was looking into my camera, so when I was pointing to him, in the camera lens next was Durdle, so I fucked up the order. Do you want to go? We can send it to Mikey.
Oh,
We're going to cut this part out.
No, this is it.
Not much then thank you again for an amazing, entertaining podcast, Durdle. Always a gem having you here. And I'm sorry, Death Brigade, for calling you out. Get fucked.
No,
I'm not.
No, you ain't.
I'm
you
not.
ain't.
No, I'm really not. I'm really not. Get fucked.
Sleep with your chest.
Send me a chat.
I know these fingers are the size of a fucking nickel, but here's 2 of them. There you go.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, really. We got to get you on a recording. Now, lastly, maybe leastly, but not really, Mikey, bars.
Closing remarks of tonight's evening episode have been, this has been a great pleasure. It's been a joy. It's always good to have a good friend on here, to shoot the shit with the boys, to hang out, have a nice cold Pepsi by the fire. I would say Dr. Pepper, but that's on reserve. I'm down to my last 2.
But why is it also sounding full of shit?
What?
Sounds like you're sitting by the fire talking totally out of your ass.
I am always talking out of my ass. Whoever thinks I'm not. I don't know if anybody's like, oh yeah, this guy's professional. He definitely went to college. He definitely learned how to do public speaking and took classes like Avid. I did none of that at all. I play video games and dress like a fucking goblin.
You can't talk like that, bro. Like, it's triggering me because you sound like a certain Leonardo DiCaprio role in Django, and
Do you want to hear my Miss Yo Candy? I can do it pretty well if you do ask politely.
Who the motherfucker up on the name? Sorry,
Steven.
So yeah, remember, kids, if your school has a debate class or public speaking, bam,
Talk like
you don't turn into Mikey.
All right, so continue with your outros and thoughts. What are you saying? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's been very fun. It's always a good time having a good friend on here. It's always a good time to shoot the shit with the boys. And I like the kind of casual, wish everybody well, hope everybody does well. Hope the video and stream are a success to everybody who puts in the hard time for it. And for the people who sat through and watched this, why? What?
Why?
Why?
You can say, "Why? Thank you. You're too kind." And closing notes from me. First off, we're demonetized as fuck.
You mean
Secondly-
age restricted?
Completely. But
Completely.
That's,
What's up?
That's my fault.
We could be both. But
That's
don't limit yourself.
Yeah, let's just
That's
get
my fault.
this out of the way. We talked about cum a lot.
Yep. So that's the other point, kids. Dr. Pepper is not cum. Do not take my words literally. Okay, it just tastes really good to a lot of people, namely,
Exactly.
namely
Gotcha,
based on
slap.
white girls.
Namely, apparently
Wait.
Durdle, but it's fine.
Other than that, yes, Durdle, it has been a pleasure, my friend. I cannot wait for us to have another game night because I found more game worlds that I think would be a great recording for us and a stream for you. I think your chat would have a good time watching us get into more Calamity and Hootenanny. And I look forward to whenever we can plan that and do that. I know I told you with the match game, so Durdle KingDom, look out for a ping you might or might not get from this man somewhere in the near future if you want to participate and play a little game with us. And I look forward to that. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the podcast. I'd like you to know that there are some buttons in the comment section down below. And I highly suggest you do whatever the hell you want to with them. And we will see you all in the next one.